Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's boy 2KJJ back with another video, man. Today, we got a good subject, as you see in the background. We're going to talk about money today. Now, we're going to use a brief description about money. We all know money is important in certain areas of our life, including our, we got to pay bills and all that stuff like that. But I feel like the world uses it for the wrong intentions. The world main focus as a whole is money, but we're gonna get into all that later. So the main questions people ask about money: is it important? Am I idolizing it? How to use it? Those are the main three questions that most people use for money, especially when you first when you first are born again into being a child of God. A lot of people ask some questions. I don't want to idolize it, but God say money is evil. No, people misinterpreted that quote. God said the love of money is the root of all evil. People misinterpret the quote, but we're gonna get into that later. Anyways, God don't want you to be poor. I forgot to put that verse on my paper, but it's a verse. It's so many verses about money. 1/3 of the Bible talks about finances, bro. Like, God doesn't want nobody to be poor. God hates the poor. And when I say hates the poor, I'm not saying poor people. I'm talking about like the economy, if that makes sense. I can't really explain it. God don't hate poor people. He hates like the poor, the lifestyle. He hates that. You know what I mean? He hates that. So, anyways, we're going to talk about finances. Number one, is it important? Finances are very important. To be honest, finances, we all know finances is important. You got to, like I said earlier, you got to pay bills. You got to pay these. You got to pay that. You got to pay, you know what I mean? And you want to have, multiple streams of income. But we're going to talk about that later too. So let's look up biblically principles. And I didn't write every single biblical principle. Like I said, 1/3 of the Bible talks about finances. I'm not finna write 1/3 of the Bible on paper. You feel me? That's just a lot. So, the first verse I was going to read was Proverbs 29:13. Proverbs 29:13 says, the poor and the oppressor have this in common: the Lord gives sight to eyes of both. So when I want to say that, because a lot of people think God don't care for the poor. God can't bless you if you don't have money. That's a lie. That's nothing but far from the truth. Obviously, yes, God wants you to help the poor in secret. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people post on Instagram they helping the poor. God don't want you to do that, because 9 times out of 10 the people intentions who do that, that's not the right intentions for their heart. They're just doing that for more views. Not everybody, obviously, but like Jesus said, do it in secret. You know what I mean? I help the poor all the time in secret. I don't show it, because that's not me. That's being a hypocrite, like it says in the Bible. So obviously you could talk about, yes sir, God has helped me bless these specific companies with this and help the homeless found. That's different. You feel me? But yeah, the only reason I said it because everybody's equal, bro. Nobody's better than nobody based off money and clothes we wear. Like, bro, it's so much stuff. You know how little kids be in middle school clowning other people because they shoes, thinking it's better than them, and they got all this money. Well, they don't really got it. Their parents got it. They got all this stuff going on. Oh, yeah, I'm better than you because I got this amount of money and that amount of money in my life. Where your money at? Show me your bag. Show me, like, all that's ignorant, bro. That's not gonna help you. That's not gonna save you. Cause you ever heard the rich man, the poor man story about God? I mean, in the Bible, the poor man went to heaven and the rich man went to hell, not because he was rich, but because his heart, his intentions, why he was rich. The poor asked him for something, and the rich man basically was like talking down on him, treating him like garbage. Then when they both died, the poor man was in heaven because he was humble. A lot of rich people isn't humble. A lot of rich people is not humble. They got so much pride in their life because they think they did that without God, and they think, man, bro, it's so much into it I can't even explain. Matter of fact, we're gonna get into that later. I got so many things, I don't want to be everywhere. But yeah, that's what I said about that one. Money doesn't make you blessed. That's true. Money does not make you blessed, because a lot of drug dealers got money, a lot of robbers got money, a lot of scammers got money. That don't mean they blessed. A lot of rappers that's rapping about guns and violence got money. That don't mean they blessed. One of the temptations that the devil told Jesus was he'll give him fame and fortune. So what makes you think he's not finna ask you the same thing? But we gonna get into that later. Second thing was, are you putting money before God? So here's the questions you should be asking yourself if you think you're putting money before God. If you're putting money before God, do you constantly look at your finances? No, finances are important. You want to keep track of your finances. Obviously, you want to be smart with it. You don't want to be just randomly spending stuff. I don't mean it like that. What I'm saying is, are you looking at your finances every single 2 hours of your day, making sure nothing came out? Like for example, I wake up. First thing I do, wake up in the morning, look at my finances. You know what I mean? Throughout throughout the day, I'm just, yeah. Y'all want to go to the movies, kids? Let me check. So stuff like that though. Stuff like that. For real. Like if you do those things, bro, you have a problem. You have a money. You are cuffed to cash. Like Michael Todd said. You are cuffed to cash. You know what I mean? You letting that money. And I was there too. I'm not finna like I wasn't. I was there too. You are cuffed to cash, bro. Another question you should be asking yourself, are you worrying about going into debt? Now, like I said, you want to keep track of what you spend, obviously. But when I say worry, God said you should not worry. Like if a bunch of spiritual things happen in your life, a bunch of financial disasters and a lot of stuff going on in your life, especially if you're a child of God and you know you're a child of God. I'm not saying, okay, let's just separate this right now. Believing in God and being a child of God is two different things. A lot of people believe in God, but they think they're a child of God. You're not a child of God until you start denying your flesh and start walking in the Spirit and accept the Holy Spirit as your Lord and Savior. A lot of people believe in God. The devil believe in God. Duh. But they don't follow him. They don't obey the commandments. Come on now. But yeah, man. Are you constantly worrying about going into debt? I forgot where I was at. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, are you constantly worrying about going to debt? Are you like, oh my gosh, God, what's happening? I don't know what's happening. I gotta do something. I gotta work. Like that mindset will stress you out so much. And God will provide a way that God provided, bro. Let me tell y'all a story. I was down on my job, got fired. Everything happened wrong. I asked God, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna trust you. And another thing is important. When you do have no financial things, and a lot of bad things happened, my car was messing up, still is. My stuff was everything was just going down at once. Like every bad thing was just happening at once. But I still had my faith. I didn't have the finances requirements, but I always had faith. And I never let it control my emotions. Yes, people around me constantly, oh, you don't got this, you don't got that, what you doing? What you need to do? They don't understand. They don't walk in faith. Now, it'll be different if all that stuff happening, I'm not doing anything. Like, I'm just sitting there, oh, God gonna provide a way. Like that's like saying you want some finances and God tell you go get a job so you can start off doing something, and you sit here and I'm just pray for my finances to come. Father, you gotta work your land, bro. You can't just, obviously you wanna pray, obviously, but like you can't just sit there and not do nothing. You know what I mean? Like you ask God for the finances of your business, but you still sitting there playing video games. You're not even trying to learn about the business. It's stuff like that you have to change, bro. It's stuff like that you have to change. And my last one was, are you letting money control your emotions? Oh, I ain't finna tell y'all the story. My bad. So basically, I was like, dang, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Out of nowhere, I swear, I had negative. I ain't gonna lie, I'm still in the negative, but I still have faith and I'm still working my land. I still know what I'm doing and being patient. But break strongholds out your life too. A lot of financial patterns or bad things happen because you either have a stronghold in your life or it's a season of testing, or it could be both. But break all sin out your life, because sin will hinder your finances too. A lot of people don't know that. Sin will hinder your finances. That's what happened to me. So, basically, I had no money. I was in the middle of nowhere. I had no gas. All of a sudden, I heard something say, check your account. I was like, God, I don't got money in there. I don't know what you're talking about. I looked, it was $700, and I don't know where it came from. I don't know how I got there. I just know it got there. But for me not having the financial discipline of investing and saving and learning these new things that I already knew about, I ain't just know how to do it the proper way. I spent that all up, and we're gonna get into that later too. So that was my fault. I'm just saying God will provide a way through anything, bro. Through anything. But yeah, are you letting money control your emotions? Are you waking up every day having anxiety attacks just because your finances is down and you got rent to pay, which is important? You know what I mean? It's like it's two different perspectives of why your finances are down. Like I said earlier, strongholds or a season of testing. Or you just being lazy, straight up. One of them three. But you would know, if you know you working and you trying to get this stuff situated, it's most likely either a stronghold in your life or a season of testing, and God wants you to trust him. Now you sitting on your behind, not doing anything with your purpose, that's a different story. That's just you being lazy. And it says that in the Bible, lazy hands don't do nothing. Lazy hands end up in poverty. So that's basically how you sum it up. So yeah, that's your fault. You need to get your butt up. But yeah, don't let money control your emotions. Are you letting money make you feel angry? Are you looking at other people who finances are good because they apply certain principles in their life? And don't get it twisted. This social media stuff is for the birds. All them pictures about people in their Rolls Royces and all that, like some of them, majority of them people not even happy. Majority of them people don't even understand the true meaning of peace. That's why a lot of rappers post them diamonds and jewelry and stuff, because they wanna be loved by the world. They want to be loved by the world. That's literally it. They want to be loved by the world. The money. Now, don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with jewelry, ain't nothing wrong with money. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. But when you see a certain specific like attraction to when people do that, like you will know when somebody, you feel me, just gotta, like, if I got a fine watch, I'll wear it here and there, cool. Ain't nothing wrong with buying a Rolls Royce or none of that. Ain't nothing wrong with buying any of that. You know what I mean? Congrats. Just don't let that control your emotions. If something happened to that Rolls Royce, are you gonna be mad? Straight up. If it is, then you attach to money. You let money control your emotions because your intentions was the wrong intentions in the first place when you first got the bag. You know what I mean? Solomon, he was the most wealthiest person. Money isn't bad. Money is not bad. Money is not bad. At an extent, the way you get the money determines is it bad or not. A lot of people get money from selling drugs, making their own music. For real. That's what makes it bad. Money is a tool itself. Money is a tool. Money isn't a matter of fact, we can get into the next. That's the next question. That's the next question I'm gonna talk about. Number 3, how to use it. Like I was saying earlier, money is a tool. Money isn't focus. It shouldn't be a focus that shouldn't be your main focus that you should have in your life. Money is a tool. Money isn't like I got to have. Like, money isn't as important as a breath of life. You know what I mean? Money isn't as important as peace. Money isn't as important as joy. You know? So that's what that is. Now, how do you use money? Like I said earlier, Hebrews 13 verse 5. Hebrews 13 verse 5 says, keep your lives free from money, free from the love of money, and be content with what you have, because God said this: never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. Another thing, be grateful for what you have. Stop comparing your financial status to other people's financial status. But 9 times out of 10, they're probably in season 10 of their lifestyle versus your season 1. So stop doing that. Alright. Like I said, keep your lives free from the love of money and be content with what you have. That means be grateful. God, as long as you got God, that's really all you need, to be honest. All this money stuff temporary regardless, but that's really all you need, to be honest. Second verse I was gonna read was First Timothy 6-10. It says, for the love of money is the root of all evil. The love of money. Love is more than an emotion too. Love is a will. You know what I mean? Love, you have a will to get the most money as possible just because. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of people isn't happy. That's why a lot of people ignorant when they got a lot of money. That's why a lot of people feel a certain way. Money makes you who you already are. Money doesn't make you. Money expresses who you already are. If you're a loving person, Money is going to make you express to others that you're an extremely loving person. If you're a hateful person, money is going to express to others that you're an extremely hateful person. That's all money is. For the love of money is the root of all evil. Some people eager for money, that means fiend for money like it's crack. Like it's the drug. They fiend for that stuff. Have wandered from their faith and pierced themselves with many grief. Listen, it says they wandered from their faith. A lot of people wander from their faith when stuff hit the drain. Once money start going down, a lot of people lose their faith in God. And that's when they start idolizing money. That's when they start, okay, I'm just do this myself. Forget that. I gotta get this bad. That's when people start being hatred. That's when people start being selfish. That's when people start being multiple things. You know what I mean? And then at the end of the day, they pierce themselves with many griefs because they realize money isn't fulfilling them. And now they grieful. Now they're trying to figure out, what is the true meaning of life? What is this? What is that? God. God is the true meaning of life. That's the problem. Now, Matthew 6 verse 24 says, no one can serve two masters. Either you will hate one or love the other. This is what Jesus is saying. Or you will be devoted to one and despise the other. You cannot serve both money and God. I'm going to read that again. Matthew 6 verse 24. No one can serve two masters. Either you hate the one and love the other, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both money and God. You cannot serve both money and God. Why does Jesus compare money to God? Out of all the things in this world, God don't compare himself to idols. God don't compare himself to none of that. Money. Why does he compare himself? Obviously, God is way more important than money. But why does Jesus compare that? Because so many people see money as a God. That's why. That's why he compared that verse, God and money. Most people see money as a God. They think they got money, they could buy anything in the world, which they can. Oh man, my bad. They could. They feel like they could buy anything in the world. They feel like they could do anything with money. Oh yeah, as long as I got this bag, that's all that matters. Let's go buy these cars. Let's go get these women from the club. Let's go do all this. That's nothing, bro. That's not even fulfilling them. That's a money. A lot of people get money and think that that's the lifestyle. That's until I get this bag. That's the only time I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna stay low and chase this bag. Why is you chasing a piece of paper? Chase your purpose. That'll be way more fulfilling, way more promisable, way more blissful. Keep you in line with God versus you chasing a bag, which could lead you into so many areas that you don't even want to do. A lot of people is miserable right now working 2 jobs just because they make 6 figures. They're miserable making them 6 figures. They're missing out on their children's birthday parties. They're missing out on so many things. And I'm not saying everybody, but so many things because they're so attached to money. They idolize that stuff. They love idolizing money. And they think they're providing, but in reality, you're destroying. Obviously, yes, the man is the provider in the household. That's in the Bible. That is very, very true. Obviously, sometimes, yes, you have to do what you got to do. Get this extra money in to, like, you know, pay this bill. But I'm not saying do what you got to do. A lot of people misinterpret that. I'm not saying do what you got to do in your way. No. I'm saying do what you got to. Like, if God say, okay, you work a job. Your job didn't pay you until the next other 2 weeks. Get a little temporary job. Look for a volunteer program or something that can get you a little bread. Stuff like that. That's what I mean. I'm not saying go sell drugs. Go steal from somebody. I gotta do what I gotta do. A lot of people say that, bro. Their mindset so messed up when they say they gotta do what they gotta do. No, bro, that's not it. You making 6 figures, cool. But are you happy? Are you peaceful? Are you joyful? Are you spending time with your family still? Or are you letting time is money? A lot of people say that. Are you letting your time's something you can't get back. Money is. So I always look at as the perspective of that. I'd rather make passive income and spend time with my family and enjoy spreading the gospel than work 2 jobs to make millions of dollars and be miserable and not have enough time throughout my day to spend time with my family. A lot of people will miss their birthday parties or their daughter birthday parties, their whatever it is, for a bag. And then they'll try to buy them a present. And be like, here you go, sweetie. I bought you this. They don't want that, bro. They want you. They want you to spend time with them. Daddy at work. No, bro. Don't nobody want to hear that. Your kid do not want to. Daddy at work every single time you try to hang out. Your kid want to go to the park. Oh, daddy at work. Your kid wants you to go to her or his basketball game. Your daddy at work. Bro, don't nobody. Your kids don't. Obviously, sometimes yes, you gotta do what you gotta do. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, don't make that a habit or a lifestyle of you doing what you gotta do. Next thing you know, they 20-something years old. They don't have no memories with you because you so focused on the bag. I'm providing. No, you're not. you're idolizing that time. You cuff the cash and you're ruining precious memories that could have happened. But we're gonna read 1 Timothy 6-17. It says, "Command those who are rich in this present world." I'm gonna read that again. 1 Timothy 6:17. "Command those who are rich in this present world not to be arrogant, nor to put their hope in wealth." Don't put your hope in wealth, which is so uncertain, but put their hope in God, who richly provides us everything for our enjoyment. A lot of people think rich is just money. No, rich is peace, rich is love, rich is joy, rich is a blessed family, rich is a household. You could build a house, but can you build a home? It's a difference. So yes, bro, that's the difference. Don't put your hope in money. Money is a piece of paper. A lot of people think, oh, if I just hit the lotto, I'll be happy. Or I hope I get this lotto. Or I hope man, bro, that stuff is not gonna be, oh, when I make this X amount of money, I'll be happy. No, you won't. Cause you're not happy now. No, you won't. You know what I mean? So we're finna read the last one, how to use money. The Bible says principles. It's so many principles more than this. How to use money. Now, it's not gonna be easy. You should save your money. Proverbs 21:20 says, my bad, hold on. Proverbs 21:20 says, what a freak. I just had it. Oh, Proverbs 21:20 said, the wise store up choice food and olive oil, but fools gulp theirs down. I'm gonna reread that. The wise store up choice food and olive oil, but fools gulp theirs down. That basically means save your money. Fools gulp their, let me read that. When God says choice food and olive oil, he's talking about money in a certain way. So, choice food and olive oil, but fools gulp theirs down. This is the NIV version. I'm gonna read the Message version now. The Message version says, values are safe in a wise person's home. Fools put it out on for yard sales. That means fools spend their money up, spend their fortune up, all at once. The wise store it up. They store up choice food and olive oil. I say olive oil. Choice food and olive oil. Choice food and olive oil. So that means they save up for the future. They save up for emergencies. But fools spend it all at once. I was a fool. I spent it all at once. You know what I mean? So we always there before though. So Proverbs 28:19. Proverbs 28:19 says, hold on. I'm surprised I didn't write this down. I thought I did. Proverbs 28:19 says, those who work their land will have abundant food. You got to work your land, bro. That's the second thing you should do is work. That's what I meant to say. Those who work their land will have abundant food, but those who chase fantasies will have their fill of poverty. Fantasies mean daydream. You daydream about starting that business. You daydream about taking off with your music. This is me personally. I'm just using my example. You daydream about taking off on your music career. You're daydreaming about generational wealth. You're daydreaming about multiple streams of income. You're daydreaming about, and I'm not, in my intentions, when I say all these things, multiple streams of income, businesses, I'm saying that to glorify the Lord. I'm saying that to help others know that God is real. I'm saying that to, you're procrastinating by having all these real estate properties for your family and for homeless people so you can put them inside their house and tell them about God. That's my intentions with finances. That's my main intentions, to help others. I'm not having to buy a Rolls. I ain't gonna lie. I might buy me one. Not a Rolls Royce though. More like a little sports car. Not in this. I don't care how much money I got. I would be cheap. I'm not paying $4,000 a month for no car insurance. That is not gonna happen. So that's what I mean by that. But yeah, that's my intentions. I don't know your intentions. My intention was always to help others, show that God is real. and invest. You want to invest. A lot of people think, oh, I don't believe in investing, and that's why they broke. A lot of people don't even know a 401k. People think they, bro, you wasted, oh my gosh, I can't wait again. You wasted 30 something years working for a job that you leave, and they give you a 401k that the taxes are already out, deducted out, and that money is gonna go by like that. Ain't no type of mutual funds, ain't no type of Roth IRA. I'd rather invest my money into a Roth IRA if I'm working for 30 something years. I'm not working, first of all, I'm not working for nobody for 30 something years. That is not gonna happen. 30 something years, I'm already seeing my music career taking off, and my YouTube taking off, and so many other things that God's gonna bless me in the future, and He's gonna reveal to me for my purpose and saving souls throughout the world. That's my intentions. And it's not gonna be easy. I'm gonna be persecuted like a mug. Some people will be killed. Some people are getting killed for spreading the gospel, because that's the devil. That's what he does. But that's what happens when you're a child of God. That means you're doing the right thing. Keep doing it. People get spit on, all type of stuff. I ain't gonna lie. God know I love him. I'm spreading the gospel. But you come up to me and spit on me, we fight. I know. Don't spit on me, bro. I be seeing people spreading the gospel, they getting tased and all, bro. You spit on me, we fight. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I love you, God bless you, but we fight. Don't spit on me, bro. Yeah, invest. Ecclesiastes, Ecclesiastes 11:2 says, invest in ventures. Yes, even 8. That means don't invest in just one thing. Don't invest in just 2 things. Now, there's nothing wrong. I ask God this all the time. When I say, God, am I idolize money? Or God, if I get all this multiple streams of income, not just for and he knows my intentions, not just for the purpose of just getting them, but to help others, am I doing too much? And here's exactly what he always tell me. As long as you don't, there's nothing wrong with having billions of dollars or investing and getting passive income in multiple things. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what you want to do. But as long as you're not putting that before your purpose and you're not doing it for the wrong intentions, and I know your heart, you're going to be perfectly fine. That's what he told me. So invest in 7 ventures. Yes, in 8. You do not know what disaster may come upon that land. That means you invest in multiple things. So if one business entity or one real estate entity or one of your real estate properties or whatever it is start going down in value, you already got other things that's going to bounce you back up. Invest in multiple things. Shoot, you know how people say the verse work in your 20s and something in your 30s and rest in your like 40, 50, stuff like that. It says that in the Bible. It don't say it exactly like that, but it says in the Bible. It say the youth, I can't remember. I read it so many times, I just can't remember what it said. I think it's in Proverbs. Proverbs is a very good book of principles. But it says like, I can't remember exactly what it say. It says the youth will do something and the old will, I don't want to misinterpret it, so I'm just not going to say it. But it's in the book of Proverbs. Just know that type of meaning is in the book of Proverbs. I know this video long. Last thing I'm finna tell y'all is money is the fruit from your purpose, not the main goal. I'm going to say that again. Money is the fruit from your purpose, not the main goal. It's not the main focus of your life. Stop thinking your main intentions of your life is to make it. Stop thinking the main reason to make it in the life is money. No, it's not. Once I get this bag, I'm gonna be up. Oh yeah, I'm up one. No, it's not. Stop. Just stop. It's not. That's not your intention. Your intention should be your purpose. Your purpose is the fruit for your money. You follow your purpose, God will handle the rest of your problems in your life. Your purpose is the fruit that could develop the money. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say, man. Anyway, stay positive, stay blessed. Soul Child out.